Um. Uh. Sure. Okay. I mean, sure. I don't know how to play fucking franchise. I have no idea, man.
Everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day base.
Why is the PCR so fucking huge? I'm playing like veteran or something.
Ball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. Gio Urshela steps in. Liner, base hit.
Yippee.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the
Yeah, nice fucking swing.
That's great work right there.
DeYoung over to second, throw the first, but he beat it.
I got rid of 25. That game just...
Here's Riley Green.
By one of the worst games we've gotten all year. It is so buggy and just so stupid.
In the air, left side.
Yeah, let me right fucking to him. Like, what are we doing?
Tendy able to make the grab. And there's two away. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter.
Why is Kerry Carpenter's rating so low? What?
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Wait.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second.
It's going to be a Louisville Kentucky matchup at Omaha.
Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Murray State? Yeah, it's going to be a fucking blowout by Louisville.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Okay, why is Scooble rated so low?
First-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Hey. There's a strike. Scooble, in his fourth year, 27 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018.
Why is Scooble only have a 96-mile-an-hour fastball?
And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I fucking love his wind-up. Or fly out.
Green has this one sized up. Makes the grab, one away. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Yeah. Big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here's Eloy Jimenez. And that's a strike. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Colt Keith.
Okay.
Ripped on a line.
Please get by him.
Sheets right there to make the grab. One away. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Oh, he's going to hit this one 525 feet. Watch this.
First pitch misses. Line drive, and that should be extra bases.
Okay, Torkelson.
Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One out, runner at second. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Yeah,
Javier
it's
Baez.
not a really good game.
Yes, and that should be extra bases.
That's a RBI.
Home. He'll score, and the
Tigers
RBI
have
double.
The
lead. 1-0, and that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One down. Now, Andy Ibanez.
What, for Louisville or?
And he grounds one back up
Yeah, we're the
middle.
best team in baseball right now.
Throws to first in time. That's it out.
We're the best record, best OPS, best fucking average.
Back to the top of the Detroit order.
Yeah,
now
we're the best
third
team in
baseman,
baseball.
Gio Urshela. He's 1 for
Yeah, we're the
1.
best team
Led
in
off
baseball
the game
right
with
now.
a single. And he swings and misses.
That was
That's
so
the initial
late.
offering.
That's a hard question.
2 outs. Swings and sends a rocket
Okay, that's
to
the
right.
right fucking
He's
to.
there. He's got it. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert. Ground ball, Torkelson. And he takes it himself for the out. And now Yohan Moncada.
Yamongata.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the edge.
Oh,
Try to find that sweet spot
oh
on the
my
bat.
God.
Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swings and misses, struck him
No.
out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it
That's a
started.
thing?
3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Andrew Vaughn now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Wow.
Good eye right there. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. The Tigers up by a run here on opening
Oh
day.
my God.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
I'm tearing him up right now.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's
Probably gonna hit out.
Crochet back to work. Fouled off.
I didn't
He
want
was
to swing
late.
at that, but I did anyway. Or from Milwaukee.
Liner to second.
Ball
On the
right.
hop. Fires to first. Leadoff hitter gone to the third. So digging in, Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way.
How is that very late?
Fires over to
Hello?
first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss.
Yikes.
Nice changeup.
That was a nice changeup. Laura Carpenter.
And ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Fly ball
Stay
down
fair,
the line.
please.
And
Oh
that
my
is a
God.
foul ball.
I did.
Here's a high fly
Get
ball
down,
out to
get
center.
down, get down, get
Lopez
down, get
on his way
down.
over.
Fuck!
That is that.
All right, well, nice
Set
pitching
for the bottom of
by
the
him.
third. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. And that one just misses.
There's no way
Ball
that is
and no
he's
strikes.
swinging at that all day in the real life.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there.
Fun. Get there, get there, get there.
Makes
Yeah.
the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. And that's just foul.
Yeah, I was so pissed
White
about that.
Sox down a run here in the
Like,
last
what are we
half
doing?
of the third. Check swing, no appeal.
How do you
And
not
that's
take
ball
that?
one.
How do you not swing at that?
And that's in there at the knees.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And the pitch. Goes down
Oh.
swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right,
swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
That fucking pitch is disgusting.
On to the fourth. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Swings through that one for strike one.
This game, I wanted to check swing that, but nope.
6'1", 28 years old.
Hey man, look at that.
Third round pick.
But that's probably a little accurate, Jake Rogers. I don't know.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Pitch misses
and the worst team in the whole.
1-2 to count.
Recognize that change.
That's the Rocky.
Just spit on it.
That's the Rocky.
In the dirt, and the count is 2-2. And here it comes.
Bitch, have you not seen the Rockies?
Remains 2-2.
They're fucking 12-53. Twelve and 53. Get out.
Right center field.
Please.
Sheets brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's terrible.
Now the DH, Colt Keith.
That's just
probably
a
one
really
of the
nice
worst
catch
I've ever seen in my
on the
entire
run
life.
right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath.
They're actually on
ready
pace
deal
to
the
go
next
like
pitch.
what are we, 65 games in the season.
Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Bases empty, one away. You're in game one of this 3-game set. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. And there's 2 following the strikeout.
games in the
That
regular
slider was
season.
way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to
The games
not
are
seeing the pitch out of the hand,
this
not tracking
sport's
it into the zone,
162
and then
games
also
long.
being a little bit
And then the
anxious, not
playoffs.
confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position,
Free.
you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and
Free.
miss as you did right there.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got a ball.
Now we're at the full sweep. Trust.
Fastball for a strike.
Love how vocal the
One ball,
umpire
shoot
is
someone.
today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the
Outside, that's a
conviction in the
ball.
call.
Shohei Ohtani is not going to be number 9. He's like number 2.
Next offering
Yeah, he
is
almost
in the
hit
dirt.
me.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him.
How do you...
3 up, 3 down inning. Down in order.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Ready to go. Bottom 4. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Andrew Benintendi. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
We're playing it
On the ground,
away.
out to short. Baez
Look at Javi
fires
Baez
over to
doing
first,
work.
and Benintendi is out. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone. So
mean Chicago
you're
White
gonna get a
Sox?
good pitch to hit, and as nasty
Boston,
as
are we that ass?
swings.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Are we dead ass?
Number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right
It's
there.
the
They
Chicago
look
White Sox
really
and then
good
the
coming
Boston
in,
Red-
but so
Boston
hard
Red
to get on
Sox.
top of as a hitter.
Because
The
of
White
me.
Sox hitless so far in the game. That
Ball,
one's
that's
upstairs.
good.
Ball 1. Now 1-2. Up the middle, Baez.
Let's go, Baez.
To first.
Let's go.
And we're back. Javi Baez digs in right side. Crochet back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck.
Oh, it's in the gap, I think.
Logo. So it's effectively
oh,
right under
no
the MLB
way,
logo
man.
that's on his cap. He's got it.
I'm trying.
And there's one down. Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps.
Oh, we made the playoffs last year. Then lost to the fucking Orioles in the.
Puts it away for the out.
Yeah, we're not the
so
Pistons.
The lineup flips over. Here's Gio Urshela.
Oh, that's
what the Pistons this year.
Above the zone. A swing and miss.
They got fucking robbed.
That one not close. Ball 1. And another ball.
The Pacers beat the Knicks?
He never had
oh, wait, yeah. It's going to be a fucking...
You'd prefer that pitcher.
What is it going to be? A... Pace... Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot. It's going to be a... Oh, yeah. It's going to be tied. The game's tied right now? What? No, they play at fucking 8:30 on they play 8:30 on Wednesday.
Work away.
2 down, nobody on.
I don't fucking know.
In the air, right field.
And why can I hit a fucking foot? Why can I not hit a baseball right now?
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Luis Robert. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Yeah, timing back's is gonna be a full sweep, dude.
Strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the
Why Rockies are not winning that series.
And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Next offering is down low.
Call that a fucking strike, asshole.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
1-1 is fouled off.
The 1-2.
1-2.
High fly ball down the left field line.
That was close.
And it's caught for the out. Andrew Vaughn now.
Yeah, nice
Lifted
throw.
In the air, right field. That is the inning.
That almost dropped down.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Mark Canha. The pitch. In the air, center field. Robert on the move. And makes the grab. And there's one away. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to work that one back, no doubt.
0-1's the count.
That's out to center field. Robert under it.
This guy sucks!
Nabs it. And there's 2 down.
You cannot make that up. You cannot.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the
That's
Tigers.
only a perfect swing.
And that's in there for strike one.
This game's a
It
joke.
really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Please get through the gap. Yes.
Can't get
Run.
there, and now maybe extra bases.
Okay.
And he's in at second with a
I got a
two-out
hit.
double.
I'm happy.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
You suck.
Man at second here. Intentional walk here with two
He
out.
intentionally
They set up a
walked
force
me,
at any
bro.
base
No
to end the
shot.
inning. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Huh?
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Double-barreled action
0-1.
in the bullpen. Davy Garcia.
Why is
preparing
Colt
to
Keith
come
such
on
a
if
bad
needed.
fucking hitter?
Trohan also throwing. Lifted in
Colt
the
Keith
air out to
fucking-
left. Benintendi drops into the glove, and that's the.
What's up?
Well, we go bottom six, and now Paul DeYoung. And fouled off.
What's going on?
And that one is in for
Yeah.
a strike.
The fucking sun.
Got him. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Well, he's
What
been
strikeouts
racking
does
up
he
the
have?
strikeouts, and
7
what's so
strikeouts.
impressive, not walking anyone.
Huh?
I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch
I'm not
behind.
good, okay? I'm
Dominating
sorry.
stuff out there on the mound.
That's in there.
I'm not good
0-2.
at this game.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Martin
watch that
Maldonado
shit.
up to hit. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. Throws to second. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. We go to the top.
I'm gonna shoot myself.
Top of the seventh, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Line drive.
God!
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Now it's Javier
I hate
Baez.
this game.
Drilled out towards
Okay.
center field. That's well struck. And it's a
They'll go over.
one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Stay.
And safely with a double,
Okay.
his second of the day.
No, fuck.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those all.
Oh, thank
New
God he's
pitcher for the
out.
White Sox, Davy Garcia.
Who is this
And
guy?
he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters gonna have to pick it up early if they're gonna have any chance.
Ibanez.
Um,
in the box
what?
again.
0-1's the
Takes a
count.
strike.
Bruce decreased. Oh God.
This to third.
Yeah, like.
Slings it
He's
across.
out.
2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Gio Urshela to the plate. Ripped on a line to
That's
center.
right to him, man.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Swings through that one out in front that
0-1.
time.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to the left. And Benintendi is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now here is Nicky Lopez. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one missed.
Yeah, early been like 500s, and that's apparently super out of the zone. Yeah, ball rat.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first.
Yes!
And
Good play.
Very nicely done for the out. Eloy Jimenez now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Yeah, man, like.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball rat. Well, fair enough. Early.
This one in the air, right field. In position. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Still. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Mark Canha. The right-hander back to work. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark.
Yeah, dude. Like, I wanted to swing at that.
Sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. And that's something they should feel very good about.
Fought off foul.
Fought off foul.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder,
Great.
Riley Green. Line to second.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now
Jeez,
a chance
bro.
for Kerry Carpenter. There's a swing and a drive.
Get out. Get out.
This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall.
God!
It's a double.
Please just give me one. One
He
time.
was ready to hit right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Rogers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Ball,
So 2 balls
that's
and
inside.
no strikes. Carpenter on at second with 2 down.
Okay.
Into center and a base
RBI.
hit.
That's
Headed
all
for
right.
the plate. The throw in. But it's offline. And they lead by 2.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Robert makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now it's Luis Robert. And he grounds one to the right side, and it goes just foul. Kicks and fires. That clips the corner. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Here is Yoan Moncada. Strike 1. No action in the bullpen, though.
0-1's
Looks
the
like
count.
they're going to let him stay out there.
Wish I had Hazel.
And there's a ball.
Wish I had Hazel.
The White Sox down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. Nope.
This team sucks!
Play. We'll see how they score this. So up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn.
You do not
in the
fucking
air,
deserve
right
that.
side. Green going after it. He's got it. And there's 2 down. So up next, Paul DeYoung. That's down and in. With the tying run at the plate, you're in game 1 of the three-game set. Wouldn't chase that time. To the right side. They take the force out. That ends the frame.
That ends the frame.
We go to the 9th. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. The batter now, Javier Baez. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Nobody out. Runner at first.
This game's going to make me want to chip fuck. No, I shouldn't say that.
The next pitch misses.
Now I want to fucking check swing.
2.
So that's fun.
And a curve is down and in. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground to third. That's a hit. Lead runner around second.
Why are you going to
and
third?
now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Doesn't matter.
Here's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez.
1-1.
I
mean, that was just fucking disgusting, man. I don't know what else to tell you.
Home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that's outside. And the count is 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Runners on the corners. No outs.
Ow.
Swing and a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 3-0.
Why would you go to second?
Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Picks himself up an RBI. So
here's a new pitcher from the pen, Matt Foster.
Do they all have fucking righties or something? Like, what is going on?
This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yeah, artists have fucking righties.
He swings through strike 1. Strike right there.
Okay, man.
0-2.
Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
I don't.
And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Mark Canha digs in now. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
And that one
get out.
Benintendi going back. One run is in, and that one is off the wall. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds
fucking
it
throw
third.
me out, man.
Got him. But one
Just fucking
run
throw
is
me
in
out.
score. Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green. Smoked to the left, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and third, 2 away. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. In the air,
I'm the
left field.
worst.
Benintendi
I am the
raging
worst.
after it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 2 runs on 5 hits.
Just,
No error.
like, why?
Last chance for the home team. And now the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. He's 2 outs away. And up next for Chicago, Martin Maldonado. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The White Sox down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Benintendi in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now fly ball to right center. On the move to the gap. And that'll do it. The Tigers collect their first win of the season.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our...
So we lose or what? So we suck. Wow. Yikes. Our fucking... Why is Scooble? Oh, he's probably low on energy, so that's probably why. Colt Keith, not getting a hit at all. Opening
All right,
day.
ready to go here. And stepping in is the speedy Akil Baddoo. Here comes a pitch. Hard hit, right side.
Way to start.
Lopez tosses to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Gio Urshela steps in. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Thank you!
Way back there, and that is gone.
Get out of here!
That'll fire up the dugout. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first
Thank
at-bat
God.
to give your team the lead.
So 1 out, nobody on. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That one ripped.
2.
Bangs off the wall. Now he turns and heads for
Oh
second.
no.
Throws off
He's
target as he slides in with a double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always
They got it for out number 2.
Tweaking. I'm selling
And
Colt
now the
Keith
first
right now.
baseman,
Oh my
Spencer
god.
Torkelson.
I just don't like a swing. Oh, for Spencer. He's gonna send him
and
home.
that should be extra bases. Around third. He'll
He's
score
gonna get an RBI
easily.
double.
And they lead by 3. Torkelson into second, and he's got a double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Mark Canha, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, right.
And the count 1-1.
He's not hitting that. I probably could have hit that one like the.
Man at second. Swing and a
That
miss. He
was
was
so
late.
gross.
Strike 2.
Oh my
The
god.
dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out
That's
there on the
just-
mound.
Wow.
That misses. And it's 2-2.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
I missed by a lot. And I fucked up on ball 4. Ball right.
Benintendi is there. Makes the catch, inning
That was
over.
pretty good inning though.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so
That's a
important
ball.
to
This guy's
be
lineup
airtight
sucks.
defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 balls, 2
The
strikes.
2-2. Struck him out looking. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lopez, in his 5th season, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The Tigers leading by 3 here in the second game of the series. And a base hit.
Okay.
Right there, does a great
So-
job staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are
Yikes.
a lot of hits there.
Eloy Jimenez stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Man at first, 1 away. That's ripped. Base
Bro,
hit. Lopez makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Damn.
2 consecutive base
intelligent
hits for
as
this
fuck.
team. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And
That's a
I'm sure
strike.
he's going to be watching that one back on video
Oh,
because
whatever.
that's the kind of swing you want to bottle.
Well,
So
we're up
many
3, doesn't
positives
really
that led to
matter.
that knock.
They do end up getting points.
2 on, 1 out. Bounced out to short. Ibanez. Off balance
Got
feet.
him.
There's 1. Oh,
Ball right.
at the plate, Andrew Vaughn. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
So, okay. If it's a guy on third and a guy on first, if the guy makes it to the plate before the first baseman's out, the guy on going to first is out, that point counts. Yeah.
Foul straight back.
But if they don't make it, then it's
And the righty deals. Stays alive.
what?
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball still 0-2. And he deals.
How long did that take you?
Misses, it's a strikeout. And
Oh, I had that too, actually.
Top of the second.
So,
and
I don't
now,
blame ya.
Andy Ibanez. Lifted
That's in
the
the
air
gap.
right
No,
center
it's
field.
not.
Robert on
The
the
fucking
move.
best
Calls it
reaction.
in, and there's 1 away.
Yippee.
And next up for the Tigers, Jake Rogers.
The cover for it. Fucking Horizon.
Bounce to the left
Fuck!
side. Young. throws to first in time.
Gore.
So the batting order turns over. Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. Bounce to the right side. The throw to first.
Out.
They don't come any quicker. And we're back.
I'm gonna get something to drink. Yamongata. What up? Okay. So you gotta get up tomorrow? Oh yeah. Good guy to lose body fat? Fuck him. Count your fucking calories. Oh fuck. Here we go.
Back here is Yohan Moncada. Manning back
Here's
to
your
work.
Moncada.
Now this is
Almost
in the
hit
air
me
down
a
the
fucking
line.
single.
And that's a foul ball. Here's Yohan. Out to short, Ibanez. Tosses to first.
Out of there.
That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting seven.
So digging in, Dominic Fletcher. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second.
Hold on.
Not stopping, he's going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
Alright.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around
No
to
balls. 2 strikes.
Got him looking. 2 down.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
2
outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got it by him for the K. So 1 left for the White Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. On to the third inning. Here's Gio Urshela. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side.
Meow.
In time to
He's
Vaughn.
out.
1 up, 1 down.
Huh?
Here's Riley Green. He's already homered
Meow.
in this game.
Oh.
That
Ball.
one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-0. Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one fouled off.
Oh no.
Green over at first with one away. Soroka throw over.
Whoa.
And he's back standing.
The fuck?
Left-hand batter waits. And it's
I
quickly
mean, that was
nothing in
just
two.
the slowest
designated
pitch
hitter.
I've ever seen.
Smoked to the left. This looks like extra bases. Green around second, headed for third. Coming home. He scores. It's 4-1.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Foul ball there. Runner at second here, one gone. And a foul ball. It's in and out of his glove.
No.
But he wins the
He's
foot
out.
race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
No.
That's outside, and that's ball one.
No,
Just
off
missed.
the plate.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That's up.
Just missed.
Wow.
Strike one.
Damn.
3-1.
Huh?
Ripped on the ground to second. Lopez tosses
That's an
to
out.
first. And they get Torkelson for the out. They limit the damage here. But a run will score. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And next to hit for the Sox, Nicky Lopez. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
0-1.
The Tigers leading by 3 here in the last half of the third. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that.
These hitters have been very
No
aggressive
ball. 1
early
strike.
in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's Mark Canha. And the right-hander back to work. That's
1-0.
inside.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Hey.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him swinging.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
And a foul ball.
True.
The wind and the pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike
See
two.
my Twitter timeline.
2 out, space is empty.
Oh, that's porn. Okay. Huh. Well, that's way to open your Twitter timeline.
Wow, nice play.
No way.
Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
What?
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play. And
Oh,
end the
that's
inning.
why. That's why I saw that.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Luis Robert.
That's why it was fucking.
Robert, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
I don't know what
Ball.
you
One there.
You know, these White
One
Sox
ball,
just
no
haven't
strike.
produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a
One
fastball
ball,
right there.
two
It just
strikes.
ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
I just saw the video you
Didn't take
sent
long
me
to get a
and-
result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try
wanna,
to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line
I
drive
wanna-
base hit.
Moncada in
1-0.
the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Fastball for a
I-
strike.
Oh. Yikes.
Ground ball left side could be 2. To
Oh,
second, that's
no.
1.
What I just
and
watched.
that's 2. 1 hit in the inning,
What the
but nothing
fuck
more
did I
than
just
that.
watch?
We played 4. Tigers 4 and the White Sox 1. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Akil Baddoo.
Oh my god.
Soroka back to work.
Hey.
There's a strike.
Well, these Tigers
0-1.
doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me,
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th. Gio Urshela to the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
all those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play.
Base hit center
Why am
field.
I doing so well
Around third. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Shane Drohan. On
Oh,
for his
thank
major
God, a
league
fucking
debut.
lefty.
So we'll see if he's ready for
Thank
the big
God.
stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's
you
played all the
fucking-
way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium. But the game itself
fuck.
is still the same. Look at the
Ah.
catcher, whatever fingers he puts down,
Damn.
that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Kerry Carpenter
Ow.
now at the plate. Swing, and that
Get
ball
down.
smashed on a line. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away.
Chicken.
Man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Colton
What?
Keith.
What did you just read to me?
And a swing and a miss there. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Davy Garcia getting loose out there. Toussaint also getting ready. Shella off of first with 2 away.
Oh.
And that's down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Why is Baez benched? Hello?
Left-hand hitter waits. Headed towards the corner.
Come on, Colt Keith.
And that is a foul ball.
He needs his first hit.
1 run across in the frame so far. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Looking for his first MLB hit.
Swing and a miss.
Or
that
just swing in the fucking dirt.
Stassi up with it.
Now
To
we're
first.
out.
Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Dominic Fletcher.
Beer burp.
And there's a strike.
You know, these White Sox,
Peter, get
as
me
this
a beer.
game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game.
Give me a
and it's
fucking
led to some
beer.
frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
I don't know what
In
the
the
fuck I'm
air
doing in my
left
life no
field.
more.
On the run
Help
towards
me.
the line. 1 down.
Bet.
Now batting, catcher, Matt.
Stassi comes up to hit. Strikeout victim his first
Damn.
time.
I'm just gonna fucking send this game, bro. I don't want to do this shit no more.
Oh,
Let's just simulate the game.
Base is empty.
ow.
Yeah.
Well, a 3-pitch save. This guy might
Oh.
feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get that save and do it efficiently, he'll be ready to pitch tomorrow.
6-1 is your final here today.
Wait,
For
hold on,
Chris
babe.
Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.
God
thanks
damn
for
it, Colt
stopping
Keith.
by. I'm John.
Nice sponsorships. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. How much are you fucking paying him, dude? Starting pitcher supposed to be first. Hello. Center fielder. Why is Kerry Carpenter? Oh. Yeah, why the fuck is Kerry Carpenter not in center field? Guys, what are we doing? Let's get this fucking lineup in here. He needs to be in center field. No. He needs to be in fucking center field. He should be leading off. That's what he should be fucking doing. And now Riley Green, yep. And let's get Jake Rogers. Huh? I think. Give him a 6-year, $48 million contract. Oh, wait. Hang on. So, let's get rid of this random relief pitcher. I don't fucking know how to play fucking franchise, so I have no idea. Look at me in the rotation. Fuck yeah. Go. And then Michael Lorenzen. Need a closing pitcher. Give him 80K for a year. Yeah. Be alright. I don't know. No, he's not, Nah, I'm good. Javi Baez, I'm gonna keep. Yeah. Johnny Cueto? Huh? JD Martinez? I'm not gonna lie. I might get him for like a 2-year deal. We'll give him a player. We'll give him 2.5 mil for 2 years. I can make him a player. Make him a star. Backloaded. Fuck yeah! Let's go! I don't care if he's fucking 36. He's a go. Alright, Trade talks. Where? Where? Oh, here? Ooh. Oh, I can actually trade for someone. Oh, yeah. Reds. I'll trade Matt Manning. And then we'll get... You know what I can do? I might get someone off free agency, trade them to the Reds, and... Yeah. So, for example, I might begin like a young star. We'll give him like a Michael Lorenzen or something. Michael Lorenzen is just gonna be trades away some random fucking nobody. Right there, there you go. And then we'll make him 15 years. What the fuck? 1 year for 6.3 mil. Yeah. And a few more years. There you go. Okay, cool. Now you're not gonna be on the same fucking team anyway. And then Reds. LE, Michael Lorenzen, and we'll give you Kerry. What the fuck? Jordan Montgomery. I mean, is it worth it? That for that? I mean, he has good throw power, good shortstop, better than fucking... Oh, Javi Baez. I mean, he has a potential though. Javier Baez only has a C potential. And he's a higher overall than Javi Baez, so fuck it. Alright, they're considering it. What can you do? Okay, so I'm gonna sim a couple games. Oh, autofix lineups. Hey! We win that. Alright, roster. Whoo! Mason Enger posted a 0 ERA in March. Damn. Okay. Okay, don't have Kerry Carpenter yet. Where's the Reds? There they are. Okay, so I have Ellie. He's 22. And he has a long way to go. So, CPU roster control. That's fine. Training. So I want to train Scooble for pitching coach session. Let's train him for physical we'll train him for fielding. Because he needs better fielding. Jordan Montgomery. We'll get him for like pitching coaching sessions or something. Kerry Carpenter. We'll get him on hitting drills in the weight room. Huh? Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. Transactions pending. Detroit waiver request. Okay. Completed. Okay, no trades yet. GM goals. The best record in the majors. I mean, sweep the World Series. You fucking. What are you, a fucking psychopath? Okay. Alright. We play the New York Mets. There we go. Laugh Mountain. Alright.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the New York Mets.
Thing. Let's see this.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Oh my god! The first play is already crazy enough. Fucking hell!
JD Martinez.
He's nasty. Come on, JD.
Line to kick the pitch. And ball one.
No wonder you guys fucking hold strict wild cards. See, we hold the. Oh my god!
There, and that is gone.
JD Martinez coming out of free agency, hitting a bomb. Oppo Taco.
The one thing the pitcher
what?
Want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well,
coming out of free agency. Wow.
It really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did.
Your
Start
first
the
ball
game
hit right
off
here,
with a
buddy.
huge
Oh, you
bang.
got a hit.
Now here is Colt Pete.
Yeah!
That's a base hit.
Let's go. Let's go, Colt Keith.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit,
No.
Gary Carpenter. And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here.
I'm pitching my guy before.
Left field.
No.
Sizes this one up.
What the fuck?
And there's one down. And next designated hitter, Akil
Badu. Wait, why is he not a fucking?
And that's
There you
ripped
go.
to the left, base hit.
Good hit.
They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Smashes 3 homers.
Here's Riley Green. Late swing, foul to the
Wow.
left.
That
Let's get on the board in the first
feet.
frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Missed with a
Away,
changeup,
but
and now it's even
I
1-1.
got to choose my own park for some odd reason.
And
I
it's
got,
a
to,
ball.
I got to choose my
Could be
own
some
park for
action
some odd
here on this
reason.
next
So
pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
it's not. I'm not really away, but
2 on, 1 out. On the ground at first.
yeah.
Finds its way through for a hit.
Let's
Keith
go.
rounds third, headed for the plate.
No.
One run across.
This is a whole minor league stadium, bro.
Couple of singles back to back. There's something
This is
about
Laughing
pulling
Mountain
one down
Park.
the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like you did right there.
McNeil.
No.
There's one. Out. And that's 2.
That's so stupid.
We go to the bottom of the first. And stepping in for New York, Starling
Oh, let's
Marte.
see how he pitches right here.
The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's
Dang.
strike
Oh,
one.
one's the count.
Marte, a multi-gold
he's
glove
not-
award winner,
This guy might
35
be.
years old, and he was born in the Dominican
I
Republic.
haven't made the deal official yet.
Swing and a miss, and he's down
He's
on
batting
strikes.
091.
And there's one down.
He's batting 0-0-0.
Jeff McNeil.
Damn,
batting with
that guy
one down,
sucks.
Takes a strike.
Either that,
There for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
or this guy hasn't pitched a hasn't
Up by 2
gotten
in
a
game
single
one of
plate
this
appearance.
3-game set. On the ground right side. He'll do it
He's
himself.
out.
And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon.
And that's in for a
Oh
strike.
wow.
0-1.
In the air,
Come
left
on, JD.
field down the line.
Get there.
And that
Damn
will
it.
drop foul. 2 out, space is empty. Ripped to short. Over to first.
Out.
And the Mets go 1-2-3. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's the power hitting catcher, Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off.
What was he
Saying
jumping
wasn't very
for?
sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly.
Ugh.
A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough
man.
place to be because it's not
That was
always
really
obvious what adjustments need to be made.
Damn,
Sometimes it's
alright, that's
location, sometimes it's being too predictable.
My
Sometimes
voice
you're
got
tipping
so
your
fucking
pitches.
deep there.
He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Jesus.
Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He
God.
inside that ball and squared it
0-1's
up
the count.
out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage
Okay.
hitting off a tee.
Righty delivers. Swing and a
Nah,
ball lifted left field.
Damn.
And there are
Okay.
2 outs.
Ah!
Back to the top
Oh,
of the
fuck.
lineup. And next to hit for Detroit,
Can JD go back to
JD
back?
Martinez. And
Can
first
JD go
offering
back
is
to back?
fouled off.
Here, you know what? I ain't fucking around no more.
Severino kicks deals. And he
No
swings
way.
and lifts one to deep
No
center
way.
field. Bader ranging back.
Almost.
Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Yeah, yikes. Oh, no. They thought the Detroit Tigers were a minor league team. Hey, yikes. Damn! He was mad early.
At the knees. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
That's the wrong way.
Foul
Didn't
ball.
matter.
And that's in there at the knees.
Oh. That pitch was so fucked.
Taking a miss, and he got him. 2 away now.
Sorry.
Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing
Stay in the box.
contact.
No!
He can get
Stay
the
in the
swing
box.
and miss when he
No!
needs it, but he'll also
Get out of
keep
my
defense
skin!
behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Damn!
Swing and a miss.
What is he
Got
swinging
a
at?
chase.
This lineup's going to have to find a way.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Damn. Okay.
New inning getting started.
you.
Now the number 2 hitter.
Come on, Cole
Colt
Keith.
Ground ball.
No!
So, and he handles it himself.
Back!
Out. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit.
Come on, Kerry
Fly to
Carpenter.
left his
Ball
first
4.5.
Severino.
Cole Keith is a rookie this season.
Multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Toledo bats,
No balls,
0-2
2
now.
strikes.
I think. No, it's a. I don't know.
Good job to fight that one off.
Toledo. Green
He
hands?
got
I don't
challenged with
fucking
a good
know.
fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
I don't pay attention to fucking minor league teams.
The pitch. He swings fly ball, center field. Bader makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Akil.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Akil Baddoo. And he's already singled in this game.
He would.
Oh! Field way back, gone.
Akil Baddoo!
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Swings here.
Damn, Riley Green. Good swing.
That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Now around second, going for third.
Get there.
And he's
Damn it.
cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in
I
scoring
was
position.
almost there.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Tyrone Taylor. Flips the corner. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now 1 out to
It's
right.
100-0-0 right there.
Green grabs it on the run. Now it's going to be
Damn.
Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is
Really?
fouled off. There's a
Jake-
strike.
2.
Burger? Jake Burger?
Ball left side. He'll see another.
I don't fucking know.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I haven't seen the movie
Well, that's
yet,
a
so I don't
curveball
fucking know what
that
you're talking
people
about.
like to describe as a hammer or
We should
Uncle
watch.
Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty
not
of
fucking
bite on
stupid.
the end.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
The Mets trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still down 3-0.
Wow.
Start of the fourth, and here's the first.
Now he was a Mets player.
Spencer Torkelson.
No, I'm also thinking about a different person. I'm thinking about fucking Jake Berger.
Getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are all above the major league.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
The fuck am I doing?
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers.
No!
One in the air center field. Bader should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one.
No, fuck, I'm sorry.
Space is empty.
Fuck.
And now, Andy Ibanez.
Whoopsies.
Ground ball.
Good throw! No!
Fires to first on the run.
Oh.
And that is the third out of the inning. Starling Marte.
That's true.
Up now for the Mets. Montgomery to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Ready?
Well, these Mets, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are...
Oh, that got him on the mound.
What are you doing?
Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right.
He's fine.
So, man aboard. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle.
This
Timing on the
raccoon's
swing
very
was good.
cool.
Able to shoot
This
the ball up the middle.
not you.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there.
No!
Comes in on the play.
Waste no time.
I'm
there.
on the risk
Just
of
a solid
fucking
swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield.
Oh yeah.
Fired to second. How about that double play?
Yes. Sorry.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Oh.
On the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of
No.
strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Back.
Hard ground ball.
Yeah.
Runner
And they
from
stole a
third
fucking
in to
fast.
score. And they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 outs. Runner on first. Harrison Bader up now for the Mets. Bader, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years, runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's
All
a stolen
right.
base, not even close. Man on second, 2 down. Pitches in the dirt. It's 1-1.
As a pitcher, you
Oh
know
my
the
God.
runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run,
all right.
so you really have to execute on the mound.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Swing and a
I
miss.
don't want to swing at that.
Ton.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Just off the
How do I
edge.
take that, man?
And, of course, sometimes you
This is
need to be
crazy.
patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
I'm the best.
He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 4-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a
guy known for line drives, no way.
Get out of the ballpark. For him,
a guy known
mistake,
for line drives.
Such a good approach. Every now and
You
then
don't have to do fucking
one.
hobby. Who is that again? I don't remember.
2-0.
I'm sorry, but did you see the fucking score? 14-10.
Well struck.
Oh my God! DD!
Oh. The fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
Got your horse.
Now
Yeah!
He's got a double.
Let's go, JD.
Now batting, second baseman.
You do.
So, man aboard.
Yippee.
And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
I eat lead.
1 on, nobody out.
And
A run
bleach.
in, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Okay.
And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains.
Come on,
0-2.
Colt Keith.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see it.
No.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Fuck!
Nimmo makes the grab, 1 down. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Swing and a
Oh my God, Kerry!
pretty well
Kerry!
right field. That one
Oh my God.
And it slams
It's edging
off
me
the
every
bottom
time.
of the wall. The run comes in to score from second.
It's edging me for a
5-2.
fucking homer.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Adrian
Lefty?
Hauser gets the ball
Fuck.
now. This is his first
Come on, Akil
appearance
Baddoo.
of the season. Next is the Tigers DH, Akil Baddoo. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The pitch.
That's a
Outside
ball.
low. And 1-1. 2 runs across in the inning. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out towards right
2 for
center.
3.
That's well
Get to the
struck.
gap.
And
Yes!
by him. And
Go!
plate.
Go! Go!
He'll
Go!
score easily. It's 6.
Yeah! Triple for Akil Baddoo. Wait.
Really nice job to take that inside pitch and
He can hit for the cycle.
He could have easily
Wait.
off of it or just been
He has a
tied up.
homer,
He stayed short
a
to the
double, and a
baseball, and he
triple.
was thinking triple right out of the box.
He's a hit and he got the
In the
cycle.
box now as he leaves that one up high. Center field.
No. Damn it.
And he makes the catch.
I'm tagging you.
Runner tags from third.
Please.
The throw
Yeah.
is offline, and he's in to score.
Good sack fly.
It's 7-2.
Come on,
Man, there's
Spencer.
a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. The hitters are just piling
Yes!
it on. We're seeing some really
Get hit through the
quality
middle.
bats out of this team right now.
Yeah.
Now batting, catcher.
Proof.
2 outs, runner at first. And next up for the Tigers, Jake Rogers. Scores
Oh!
the hitter. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
How far did that go?
A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning.
Holy shit!
That's their 4th home run.
Jake
They can't
Rogers!
stop, and they won't
Good
stop.
for 90!
Boog, they're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Oh my god!
Job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
That was fucking
Taking over on
launched.
the mound for the Mets, Joey
Wait, what?
Casey.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your
Get him
guys
in
are
here.
trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because the
zips it across. That'll end the inning after. So now here's the Mets DH, Tyrone Taylor.
Oh.
That one finds the zone.
Yikes.
Strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants to run support and have
wish the best
lead
for
is
him.
nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers.
ball,
I think
two strikes.
keeping
That's
the
risky.
mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and
that's
have
off
too
the
much
plate.
Especially
finesse.
in
Go
the
after
state he lives
hitters
in.
and get quick
That's
outs.
a bit
Swings and
risky.
misses. Struck him out.
because I think
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
that is a right-sided
Pitches
state,
in for a strike.
but
0-1.
I'm not
Mets
entirely
with
sure.
A lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5.
0-2 is the count.
Oh no.
Swings through it, and
That's
a
just
strikeout.
playing with life, dude. That
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. And first offering is fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some
Me
fight against
too.
this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Green settles under it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning, Gio Urshela steps in. That one is absolutely belted.
what is going on with me today? I'm like,
High bounce over
ball
the
bounced.
fence
What?
for an automatic
Roll
double.
Well, there's something
I've
really
never had that
awesome
happen
about getting
before.
yourself an automatic
Look at my
double
stream.
like that. You get to stroll
I've
into
never had that
second
happen
base
before.
without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to come do
What?
the same thing. Maybe put one in the
That
game
was
so you
so
can
weird.
jog home as well.
And here is
it's an automatic
JD
double.
Martinez. Back.
Oh!
Oh, that got him. And they get
He's
the
out.
out after.
Oh my god!
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Oh my god!
Pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to.
He's fine! He's fine after that! That was a ball coming at him at 117 miles an hour and just right on his face! And he's alive?! What?! Dude! How was he alive? Oh. Oh.
1 for 3.
Oh. Yikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws
Got
to
him.
first. There for the out. Runner scores.
Motherfucker. That was a ball hit almost 118 miles an hour right at his fucking dome. What are you talking about? Look at this. Look at. Let me zoom in on the ball. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's gotta hurt, dude. Oh no.
From
Yikes.
third.
Oh fuck.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs.
Oh.
Right side, hard hit. McNeil
He's
gets it to
out.
first. That's out number 3. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Tigers 10 and the Mets 2. Bottom of the 6th. Starling Marte up to hit.
The right fielder, Starling.
And a pitch.
clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even.
I gotta like save that to my phone or something, dude. That is fucking crazy. Like, I've never seen that before in my life. That I did.
Shrink it down smaller.
My God,
make
man.
That guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
McNeil in the box again. Takes a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2
Well,
strikes.
on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Urshela to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Brandon Nimmo.
Hey!
That one finds the zone.
0-1.
Strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shutting the broadcast down, G.
And a pitch.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That is
the
nuts.
All set for the start of the
I'm
inning.
still,
And now
like,
the DH,
concerned
Keel
about him. Like, how is he even still in the
Lucchesi
game?
Back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
I don't want to play no more.
In his 5th season,
I don't want to
30
play no
years
more,
old
coach.
now, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. The pitch.
Come on, Akil Badu.
In the air.
Drop.
To center.
No.
Makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 31.
Fuck.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. That smash towards
Fuck.
center.
That should
Makes
be a
the
good hit,
grab for
though.
the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Spencer.
2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That one finds the zone. And it's
1-1 the
1-1.
count. Ball,
And misses
that's inside.
inside. 2
She's
down, nobody
inside.
on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Just
Well,
on that
2
ball
outs and a
two. I'm
chance
gonna
to
kill
put up a 0 on
someone.
the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy
La,
for
la,
the
la.
staff in this one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Off
That's
the
ball
mark
2.
there. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's off the mark, and now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Out towards right center field. Marte moves under it. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Pete Alonso. As the lefty gets to work. Strike on the inside corner.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%.
Whoa,
you
whoa.
know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab. Out number 2.
The center fielder, number 44, Harrison.
And now Bader up to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Fought off foul. On the ground, Keith whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
That's the 3rd out. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And there's a foul ball. And now the lefty. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Ibanez at the plate now. That's ball 1. That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Urshela in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Ball.
Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2.
Let's see this.
Two strikes. Wouldn't
That's
chase
ball
that time.
Whoa!
Squeezed a little bit here late.
On the ground to third.
Come on! Get there!
Throws across the
Dude!
diamond. First out
You're
in
slow
the
as
top of the
hell.
eighth.
Well, a tremendous stop there, but it looked like he had a little
Come on,
trouble getting
JD.
off the throw as quickly
Hit a
as he
homer right
would
here,
have
buddy.
liked. Had to get something on it to beat the runner.
Thank you!
Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Let's go, JD!
Another
13-2!
home. His second home run of the game. It's 13-2. That's their 5th homer of the
Oh my
game.
god!
Man, they're all getting into
He's
the
looking
action.
at me
It's starting to feel
so
like a home run
mean.
derby up here. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball.
Oh.
Jake Diekman takes over on the mound.
Oh, yep.
He's making his second
Damn.
appearance of the season.
Jake Diekman.
Now at the plate, Colt Keith.
What is that
Late
wind up?
with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Ugh! That's gross.
Not
1-1.
even close there.
Damn.
And the count even 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Phil Bickford, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Lopez getting loose as well.
That's inside.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him
Yikes.
out. 2 outs, base is
in
empty.
trouble.
And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry
The
Carpenter.
pitcher's pretty good.
Rips that one to right.
Please.
That's a base
Yes.
hit. And that extends the inning.
Whew.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Akil Baddoo. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. And it's fouled away.
He needs a fucking double for the cycle?
Here comes the 0-1. The other way. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner makes
There it
a
is.
turn at second. The throw in.
Yeah! Akil Baddoo hits for the cycle!
Baseball and history.
Woo!
To him.
And we maybe only see this once or twice a year. In the majors. It takes a hot bat, a little bit of
Akil
luck, and,
Baddoo
of
hits
course,
for
a
the
lot of talent.
cycle!
Special to be a part of it, even as broadcast.
Oh yeah, that feels so good!
Leather on the run and catch. And that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Tyrone Taylor.
Oh my god. Me and him watched. Oh shit.
Montgomery back to work. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Montgomery still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Just off the outside corner. And a count 1-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Beatty in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. The Tigers up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We go to the 9th. Leading off, Spencer Torkelson. And a pitch. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. Here comes a pitch.
Bing!
Swung on, belted.
Swung on, belted.
That's bad.
As a homer. Yeah!
On. He sends it out of here. It's 14-2.
That's a wall scraper and a half, dude.
We'll hit next.
Come on,
He's
Jake, get
already
another
homered here in this
489-foot
one.
bomber here.
And first off,
He
Ring
wanted
is
to.
fouled
He
off.
wanted to.
Gets him to
That
chase
was
after that one.
disgusting.
He has a tendency
My
to chase out
God.
of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That was
It's
just
a strikeout.
good pitching by him.
So up next, Andy Ibanez.
The fuck?
The
That was
shortstop
1-0.
takes the ball.
Fuck happened?
That's a little high.
The fuck?
The pitch. On the ground is short. Lindor. Throw to first is in time. 2 outs, base is empty.
They're fine.
And up next for Detroit, Gio Urshela. He's already
Still
homered
works.
in this game. That one ripped left field.
Ooh, over his head, yeah!
In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases.
Double.
Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
I might keep JD Young for a
Critical
while.
in
He's
a bat
doing really
like
good.
this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Drilled
That's why
out
he's really
towards
good.
Center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap.
4 for
The run
5.
comes in from second. It's 15-2. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
How did it? Huh?
Next offering in
Damn.
there for a strike. And it's 0-2. In the
Come on,
air,
Cole.
pretty deep out to center field.
Get there.
Sizing it up.
No.
Makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom 9. Here's Starling Marte. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Damn.
And he deals.
I'm gonna pitch a complete game here.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, 3 pitches, down, fastball up, swinging, boog. It's like learning a chord progression, getting those strums right, man. So many pitchers prefer working north-south these days compared to the east-west, and that was a great example right there. Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Dives, and he can't hang on. They fired in quickly.
Riley?
So it's first and second with only one away.
Riley?
Back-to-back base
What is wrong
hits.
with you?
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Inside,
Alonso stands in now, looks at that one inside. That catches the corner.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And a 1-2. And a good eye there.
How do you
just
fucking
don't
take
see
that?
that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
2 on, 1 out. Still
Dude!
2 after the foul ball.
There we go.
For the K. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected.
There
Lefty
we
to
go.
left, and that should do it.
That's all to do it.
And that'll do it. The Tigers have won 4 in a row. 15-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I had 22 hits that game. Akil Baddoo hits for the cycle that game. 17 strikeouts. Who gets the unlimited rewards? Whoa. Well. Okay. Alright. Did we, we didn't get Ellie yet. I want to just send this game. Fuck! Alright, well, that's fine. 4-1. Still no Ellie, but... Wonder why. Whoa! Oh. Carry. Might put Cole Keith. Few free agents. Damn, these guys suck. How are you a 48? How do you a 41 overall? God, that sucks. Fucking. Oh, fucking. Kerry Carpenter is actually a. Damn. Who's a good center fielder I can snag? Yeah. I fucking wish. Ooh. Wait, who's that? Who's gonna be on right? Who's gonna be on right field though? Ball right. Okay. Pending trade talks. We want Scooble. Oh my god. Holy fuck. I get Bobby Witt? I mean, ooh. 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 Hunter Green, Elise Diaz, Lynn Contreras, Evan Williams, Robert Casser, Ha-Seong Kim, Camila Duvall, Alex Cobb, and Jalen Rogers. Fuck the Orioles. Jose Ramirez, Tanner Bybee. Oh, these are some good offers, but let's see. That sucks. See Jordan Montgomery. Bautista? Yeah. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. How do you view your trades? I'm kind of curious. Player search. Depth chart. Wait, so where the fuck is... Why is he... What? Game on the fuck is starting rotation. Why is he... Why? Why? What the fuck? Hakuna Matata. What? Brandon Belt. He sucks. Rich Hill. He's 44. My god. Eric Turley's 27. Scuba 27. Carp's 27. Lorenzen 32. Why do we have Riley Green on the squad? Get him on here, bro. Oh, he is. What?
Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field. Ready to go? And here is Akil Baddoo. The pitch.
Ball.
And takes low for ball one. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man on base to start the inning.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Riley Green. And there's a strike. Senga, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a forkball, a cutter, a slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Kicks and deals. And the slider catches the zone.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Okay, so I guess I have to just simulate this.
Welcome in, everyone. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. No score here in the first. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Safe at
One
second,
strike.
and he easily steals the bag.
Well, a nice lead. And a nice steal.
Out. 3.
Damn.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be
Urshela,
on display at his
Martinez,
house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant
Rogers
frames its
61
first
home.
dollar
Damn.
bill somewhere.
4
on the
for
wall. You
5?
just can't forget your first save.
God
9-3
damn.
here in this one for Chris Singleton and Aaron.
He has a 0.6 ERA. Oh my god. That is fucking nuts. Yeah, we win! Woo! We'll send this. We win that with 16 hits. We lose. Alright. Alright. I'm done for today. We're fucking. What are we? Let's see. We're currently 5-1, facing our division leader right now, I think. Facing Jordan Montgomery here, and we'll see what happens. Alright, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright. Bye-bye.